There is a line you do not cross. Every local monk, every Sherpa, and every pilgrim knows it. You can walk around Mount Kailash, but you never, under any circumstances, attempt to touch its face or climb its ridges. For centuries, the world thought this was merely a religious taboo. But in 1999, a team of elite Russian scientists decided that human curiosity was more important than ancient warnings. They crossed the invisible boundary. They brought ground penetrating radar, acoustic measuring devices, and state of the art surveying equipment. They went to Kailash to prove it was just a mountain. Instead, they uncovered terrifying engineered anomaly. And for the climbers who dared to step off the permitted path, the mountain didn't just reject them, but it stole their time. Dr. Muldashev and the Time Mirrors. The 1999 expedition was led by Dr. Ernst Muldashev, a renowned Russian ophthalmologist and researcher. This wasn't a team of thrill seekers, these were physicists, geologists, and historians. Their objective was to map the exact topography of Kailash and its surrounding peaks. Almost immediately, their instruments began to return impossible data. Geologically, mountains are born from the chaotic collisions of tectonic plates, jagged, random, and asymmetrical. But radar imaging showed that Kailash is a perfectly structured, stepped pyramid, flanked by over 100 smaller, geometrically aligned pyramids. More disturbingly, Muldashev's team found that the sheer faces of the mountain they are flawlessly concave. In physics, a concave structure acts as a parabolic reflector. The Russian team labeled them time mirrors. They theorized that these massive curved rock walls are designed to capture, focus, and amplify cosmic and acoustic energies, directing them into the hollow center of the peak. And then the team heard it. In the dead of the night, the researchers documented deep, rhythmic, mechanical sounds echoing from inside the mountain. Ground penetrating scans suggested massive, hollow cavities and a network of tunnels beneath the crust. They had found a machine, but some of the team wanted a closer look. The transgression and the consequence. Despite strict warnings from the local lamas, four younger members of the Russian expedition broke protocol. They left the sacred 52-kilometer pilgrim path, the Kora, and ventured directly onto the slopes of the mountain to investigate the lower ridges. They didn't get far. According to the expedition's logs, an overwhelming, paralyzing dread struck all four men at the same time. Their compass needles spun violently. A sudden, inexplicable exhaustion forced them to their knees. Terrified, they retreated back to the camp. They thought they had survived, but they were wrong. Within weeks of returning to Russia, the biological nightmare began. The four climbers began to age at a horrific, accelerated rate. Their hair turned white and fell out, their skin lost all elasticity, their cellular division went into overdrive. Within exactly 1 year of stepping onto the forbidden slopes of Kailash, all four men were dead from unexplained rapid onset organ failure. They died of extreme old age, decades before their time. Modern science had no answer, but ancient spiritual texts did. In Hindu and Buddhist cosmology, Kailash is not a piece of rock. It is the physical manifestation of Mount Meru, the cosmic axis of the universe, and the throne of Lord Shiva. The spiritual explanation for the climber's fate is terrifying in its simplicity. Kailash sits outside of human time. The mountain acts as a temporal amplifier. To the pure, walking the outer circle cleanses lifetimes of negative karma. But to step upon the mountain with arrogance, with the ego of conquest, is to enter a concentrated energy field where time weaponizes against you. The climbers didn't just catch a disease, the mountain accelerated their biological clocks to their natural ends. The impossible coordinates. If the biological anomalies and the acoustic mirrors don't convince you that Kailash is an engineered structure, the mathematics will. When researchers plotted the exact coordinates of Mount Kailash on a global grid, they uncovered a geographic code so precise it shatters the concept of natural coincidence. Draw a line from Mount Kailash to Stonehenge, one of the most mysterious ancient monuments on Earth. The distance is exactly 6,666 kilometers. Draw a line from Kailash directly to the North Pole. The distance is again exactly 6,666 kilometers. Draw a line from Kailash to the South Pole. The distance is 13,332 kilometers, exactly double the distance to the North Pole. The peak is flawlessly aligned to the cardinal directions. Its four faces point perfectly north, south, east, and west. It is positioned at the exact geographic node where the Earth's tectonic, magnetic, and energetic grids intersect. We live in an age where humanity believes it has mastered the Earth. We put rovers on other planets and map the human genome. But sitting quietly on the Tibetan plateau is a 6,638-meter machine that continues to defy our physics, our biology, and our arrogance. Mount Kailash is not waiting to be conquered, it is waiting for us to understand what it actually is.